Well, hi there. So in this video, we're going to do the practice set related to money. The first thing to kind of know is that actually this top half is more just getting you to kind of think about would it meet the criteria for that quality of money. And then normally what we would do in class is we'd kind of have a little quick conversation about what do we think the top five kind of listed here would be. And just so you know, all of the things on here, or maybe almost all of them, I should say, have been used as money at some point. Maybe with the exception of credit cards because they're really just borrowed money rather than actually money because they don't store any value on them. So that this list of things, right? You know, cattle, gold dust, coins, beaver pelts, prepaid, all this stuff has been used. Even sardines in packages are actually used pretty commonly in federal prisons where you can't smoke, but they used to use cigarettes and now they use sardines. And there's kind of neat little stories online about that. So I would just kind of encourage you to kind of go through these and mark whichever ones you think meet the criteria and rank your own top five on these just to kind of get you to think about it a little bit. So I'm going to skip those and then kind of work through these problems. So these are, how's the money being used? So medium of exchange, store of value, unit of account. A student pays tuition. So we know that if they're paying tuition, they're conducting a transaction. So that's a medium of exchange. For the second one, a woman compares the cost of tennis shoes at several stores. So she's not actually buying it, right? What she's doing is she's thinking, okay, the shoes are roughly this much, they're roughly this much. She's kind of using money as a unit to make comparisons. So in that sense, it's unit of account. For the third one, a student puts $20 in his wallet for emergency use. That's the idea of, you know, that $20 is going to have some value at a future date. Even if you leave it in your wallet for a long time, right? You know, you're going through your pockets and you go, oh, I found $5, right? So it's kind of one of those ideas. So this is store of value. The fourth one, a child puts her birthday money in a savings account. It's the same idea, right? You know, the money is storing its value. And the fifth one, a man pays $1 for a candy bar from the vending machine. Again, the transaction value of money. So it's a medium of exchange. Now, the last part on this practice problem set, so it's a pretty quick and short little problem set, is to calculate the money supply. And so we know kind of, if you remember from the last video, what these different designations include and what they don't. So M0 is the simplest one. That one includes currency in circulation. So we just kind of look at the list and we say 32. And we know that monetary base is directly controlled by the government. And so that's the currency in circulation and the bank reserves, which we'll learn in the next kind of series of videos how the government actually controls bank reserves. But that's 40 plus 32, so that's $72. For M1, we know that that's currency plus the money in checking accounts. And that's the idea that it's really close to being currency, but not quite there. And so we kind of look at here and we're looking for checking accounts. We don't see it, but one of these things does mean checking accounts. Checking means that you can quickly basically withdraw money on demand. And that's what we call a demand deposit. So 32 plus 7 equals 39. M2 is the largest measure of money. It's currency, which is 32, plus those bank deposits, the demand deposits of 7, plus all the little kind of savings accounts that we talk about. So money market mutual funds, time deposits, which are sometimes called CDs, and savings accounts. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to use this 39 that we've already calculated, and then add 5 plus 10 plus 25, and that's 30, that's 40, so that's 79. And so that's kind of calculating the money supply for Claytonia. All right, hopefully this helped you. We'll see you next time. Bye now.